some of them.
I forgot that was happening.
On that
Roll
note,
to make a shade.
welcome to the game. As Patrick runs quickly back.
Goodbye.
Apparently, Connor is turning off the camera. It's all right. We already have your face live, so
There is no escape.
so you might as well turn it back on so we can see expressions and things.
At least I'm not snotty.
You don't want me to do that? I'm going to be eating this entire time. That's not something you need to see. Trust me.
All right.
Especially not the angle I have the computer and camera.
So I'm going to.
And if you want to stare into my mouth every time I take a bite, feel free to ask.
Facial expressions are pretty important, and I can just not look at you. Anyway, let's go to
What's the
someone
point
else.
of having? If you're not going to look at me, what's the point of having the camera?
Oh, well, I'm assuming you're not going to be putting stuff in your mouth while you're like speaking, because that would just be awkward. Hi, I'm Connor, and I'm running Sean. I'm playing. Anyway.
Then I said stop.
You're gonna kill him earlier.
All right. So, would someone like to recap what happened last game?
Okay, since nobody's talking, let's see. My character found out that Catherine was missing. Let's see. Eddie and Sean went to the police station to try and find the same Catherine. Sean got arrested. Let's see. Eddie and my character Tabby went looking for Catherine. Ended up finding Kitlin, who got confused, and then we ended up at Parvis's place. We're trying to figure out what to do about Catherine being missing and getting Sean out of prison, maybe.
Yes. Right. So, Eddie, who is not here and has not called, and thus has earned the shame of my family for 1,000,000 generations.
No.
Eddie was looking at getting lawyers for someone.
I thought he acquired him a rather nice lawyer.
Yes, but
yeah, we already got the lawyer.
The question, the thing is, you've made a roll, but I'm going to let you choose the lawyer that you want. So.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
Do you want us to be here for an hour looking at lawyers?
No.
That's what happened with the houses.
No. I have just wait, follow along.
To be fair, the houses thing was actually pretty fun.
It was. It's not
I don't
very
know.
productive.
I don't know how. It was just us looking at houses. It was entertaining.
Houses can be entertaining.
Any viewers are probably like, "Oh my god, this is so boring." We're just like, but it's fun. We're shopping and we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You do have to pay for it. You just don't have to pay for it with real.
Yes.
We have an Eddie. Eddie, the curse has been lifted.
Yes.
Hello, Eddie. All right. So Eddie.
Fear us.
So last game, you made a you were given a task. Do you remember what that task was?
No.
Yeah, find something for me. Starts with an L. And
Fine.
some lawyer.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember now.
It's okay. It's not important.
I agree. Hey, you came at my character with a sword.
So
I'm trying to remember why fox hunting for sport was really popular.
Eddie. So, you are able to pick from one of these 4 people here that I've just posted into chat, the names. Which one would you hire for Sean?
I'm looting Roll20 right now. All right.
Born.
Interesting.
Please go with Born.
Yeah, stop trying to influence my character's things.
You just said get him a lawyer.
Also, he's going to be stupidly expensive.
And you're assuming that he'll even take your case.
That too.
Why not the
each
hotshot
Each
up-and-coming
one of these will
defense
take his case. Each one of these will take his case.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn between the first two. Although, extremely principled attorney might actually want you. I don't know. I don't know.
Admittedly, this is the role that I'm assuming Eddie knows, and having done like some contacts and asking around about people.
Uh-huh.
These are the names that he's heard, and this is what he's heard about them.
Although appearances would be good as well. So if you hire one of the more principal attorneys, maybe you don't look as guilty as you would as hiring a hotshot defense attorney.
Appearing, assumptions have no place in court. The court of law determines a verdict based solely off of
Shush, Connor.
facts and evidence.
That is the last
Yes,
thing
but
you get.
juries are humans.
Juries are human. That is a very good counterpoint, Eddie. You are the one who decides. Admittedly, Sean, you can fire this person after you first meet them and hire whoever else you want once you're out on bail.
That's true. So, for start, I think we'll go with Anita Broomwell.
Anita Broomwell. All right.
Why?
Anita Broomwell.
Did I say that wrong?
No, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, and I will get her out on the board. Admittedly, please keep in mind that if you want to hire a new attorney, it will cost more money. All right, 1 second.
Oh, I do apologize for not only being the latest person here, but I'll have to probably leave around 10:30 tonight.
Can I have a reason why? Or is this a private, secret, super spy stuff?
No, there's a game I'd like to watch live happening at that time.
Game? What kind of game? Sports ball? Are you watching the sports ball? Don't tell me you're watching.
I am
the
not,
sports ball.
but it's probably equally as bad. It's a Dota 2 game.
Is it Sports Cube?
Professional.
Oh, is it international?
All right.
Not the
Anyway,
international, the Dota Asia Championships.
so Anita Bromwell, you were hired. She is. She comes very highly recommended. You call her up on the phone. What do you say to her, Eddie?
Hello.
Hello,
I have a
Mr.
friend
Bromwell's
who's
office. Mr.
I have a friend
Bromwell.
who's currently under arrest. I believe he's in need of an attorney.
Very well, then you come to the right place.
All right. I'll say my name is Edgar Denton, and I'm calling on behalf of Sean Allister. I give him any other information she needs.
Very well.
They're currently holding him at the main police place, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Plaza.
All right. So, Sean, when you are being questioned and when you are asked to a lawyer, it is a blonde woman with a very stern-looking face and glasses walks into the room and basically looks around and says, "This meeting is over." Ask them if they're charging you with anything. They say no. She says, very well, and she's like, "I'd like to have a moment to speak with my client." And they say, "No, we're taking him to arraignment. We're taking him to the lockup." So she has a very small amount of time to say that she is completely unfamiliar with your case right now. She is going to familiarize yourself with the charges, and she will talk to you after your arraignment in the morning.
Okay.
Right. So that happens. Congratulations, Eddie. You have congratulations, Sean. You have a lawyer.
Well, okay then.
She's very to the point and to the fact. Right. Meanwhile, back at Parvis's residence, everyone is hanging around. So what are you all doing? Eddie has gotten off the phone. He's gotten someone a lawyer.
I can't remember
Alright.
where.
That's taken care of.
That seemed to work out for your friend.
I didn't realize that somebody had to call the public defender. I thought that they just hung around outside the courtroom, and when somebody needed one, they just went in.
Not you. You do sort of have to call.
Yeah.
But usually it's the police station that does that.
Whenever people chase me, I just turn into a rat and walk away usually. But
Admittedly, Tabby, you would know this was definitely not a public defender. This was
Uh-huh. She has a quirk of a smile at her face when he talks about running away from the police.
I mean, I don't run away. I just go into the sewers.
You run away.
The life of a rat.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but not all of us are about rat life.
He's kind of cute.
Not all of us are rats, is what you're saying. Oh shit! I need to change my trouble now.
Did Parvis put his pants on?
Yeah, that actually did get established. Last session, he was wearing pants.
Yes. He
now
discovered the
there's-
magic closet with the pants.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I might change my trouble to something.
magic dresser with the pants.
I
Yes.
thought it was a closet. Okay.
Robes are in the closet. Pants are in the dresser. Food is in the fridge.
And the fridge is magic.
Yes.
It actually is magically refilled. Okay.
Like, it did get all established through all the jokes. Parvis has been kind of familiarized with mankind, so I could actually get rid of his trouble.
So
Doesn't mean he completely understands.
No, it does not. It means he's weird socially, but he's always going to be weird socially, so
Well, yes. That's a thing.
because he's Parvis.
That's okay.
Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
but back to the Kathy situation.
Mm.
Tabby, I think we pretty much not 100%, but mostly confirmed that she was probably kidnapped by the Legion, which is very
Yeah.
bad.
Parvis, mind if I take a closer look at that tattoo on your hand?
Sure. And he holds out his hand.
Tabby is going to examine the tattoo and see if she can see any differences between it and the rough description she was given by the friend she didn't talk to.
All right.
A friend she didn't talk to.
All right, what do you need me to roll for that?
Investigation.
That's what I was thinking. Now my brain just has to remember how to do this. Hold on.
Sorry, I was looking for something.
Ah, I did it. All right, 4.
All right. I mean, since it's a tattoo that was described to you, and not one you're seeing, you can't be 100% sure that they are not the same tattoo. But you think that they're subtly different enough that they're probably not the same tattoo. Admittedly, you can't clear him because like you're relying on secondhand eyewitness testimony, which is doubly unreliable because secondhand and eyewitness testimony. Like
Yeah. The guys that took Catherine, or the person that lured Catherine away, had a tattoo very similar to this. Not exactly the same, but close. And she gives Parvis his hand back.
Okay.
I did not know that you had taken his hand. All right,
I was holding it.
You reattach his hand, and everything's good.
Yeah, that's why I'm blind to jump into as well.
I was holding his
Oh,
hand.
I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
You're not playing your Zamisi. All right, got it.
That's on Sundays.
Maybe Parvis has a brother?
He could.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I don't know if this tattoo has some kind of meaning behind it or not. Again, I'm going off of...
Admittedly, Abby, what you know, Parvis was looking for his sister.
Yeah, but this was described to me as a man.
Yeah.
So, could be his brother, and it's Tabby.
Oh, did I not go over that last session?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Shit.
You completely did not go over that.
I apologize, and I thought I cleared it up.
No, you didn't. Since Catherine was looking for your family, your sister, someone having a similar tattoo to this wouldn't be that weird, but I think that Legion group, Iron Legion group, whatever you said they were, I can't remember what they're called.
Just the Legion.
Just Legion.
The Legion. They probably have her, and that's not gonna be easy to deal with. If they do.
They're a...
Not to be morbid, but it seems to me like most of their recent activity has been murdering people, not taking people hostage. I kind of wonder what they would do with her.
I will believe that she's dead when I see a body. For now, I'm working off the subject that she's still alive. Subtle sparks appear between my character's fingers. She smothers them really quickly.
Maybe she's undead. Maybe they're killing people to reanimate them.
Oh God, please no. No, that would just be weird.
I'd explain that. One lady.
Okay, so
Wait, no, she's older on that.
what's the plan of action here, guys?
We could go and ask the police if they've found any naked people running around the streets.
Naked people running around the streets.
Yeah.
How would that help?
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on that because drunk people run around the streets naked. Or some of them do. Anyway.
Well, Parvis started out naked.
Doesn't everyone, technically?
You have a point. You definitely have a point there. I mean, about shapeshifters and nudity. That'd be a place to start.
Well,
I'm still trying to figure out how your sister and the Legion are connected, Parvis. how
Maybe we could find them magically.
I mean, it's
Hmm.
okay.
I don't know magic.
Yeah, but
Tabby pulls out her phone and calls her grandfather.
All right.
This could get interesting.
Language you are speaking.
Chinese.
Chinese. All right. Good. So, the phone is answered in Chinese.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes. It is a female voice. You're fairly certain it is your aunt.
All right, now I have to look. Player has to look at what her name is because I don't remember.
Aki Yusa.
Aki. Okay. Aunt Aki. It's Tabby.
Of course. I have called her ID.
My number changes so frequently. I am never sure if you know who it is.
I always know who it is.
Do you think I would have learned that by now? Is my grandfather around?
He's sleeping.
Oh, I should have guessed. I was hoping to talk with him. Don't wake him up. We all know what happened last time. I'll call later. Thanks. Though, this can get interesting. You wouldn't happen to have any information about the Legion, would you, Auntie?
Legion. Which Legion?
The one on the outskirts of Chinatown that kills people.
Oh. You're the one who goes the streets. You're the one who is supposed to have this information.
Well,
They
I
don't
guess
come
I'll
here.
have to...
They don't come here anymore.
No, they don't. Well then, I guess it's the old-fashioned way. I'll put on my walking boots. Alright, you have a good night.
Alright. You get to bed.
Eventually.
No,
Night.
now. Get to bed now.
Night, Auntie. I hang up before she
It's
can
late.
say anything else.
you get a text.
She turns off her phone. Okay.
You think that's going to stop the
No, she knows it's not going to stop text messages.
You suddenly hear the sound of a car screeching to a halt outside your building.
No. Well, the person I was going to call is asleep, but I have a few other connections I can reach out to and see if I can get any information about the Legion. I haven't heard from them, but then again, people don't always tell me everything, unfortunately.
I can also reach out to my contacts, but they might not be as tight-lipped as yours are.
Oh yeah, maybe I should actually
Meaning
explain.
that the Legion might actually hear of us, want you to know about them, and that would be bad. Just draw their attention for obvious reasons.
Like cross her arms over her chest, or maybe I could just go ask my contacts.
I'm
Your
sure
contacts?
we all have people that we can talk to.
Mine aren't people, but yes.
Oh, of course. I forgot about the great Kitsune Guild of New York City. How thoughtless of me.
Oh, we're looking at aspects.
Ooh, shots fired.
Kitlin's wares. I'm talking about the gang that I used to run with.
They might be helpful, yes.
It's probably more of a street family than a gang. Much like Legion is more of a street family than a gang. They just have to. They just happen to be extremely violent.
Yeah.
Well, if you were part of the street group, they might have more information than my guys would. If they're not part of Chinatown, we don't really keep as close tabs on them as perhaps we should, unless they've been making threats.
I should mention, is there anyone who needs chips to get up to their refresh?
No.
Not me.
Nope.
Kitlin's
I'm well above
Target
where-
Eddie.
Although, now that
Though
I think
Tabby,
about it,
Tabby probably needs a doctor at some point, too.
Steph, what did you say?
But Kitlin sticks her tongue out at Eddie.
All right, nothing.
Huh, you know, there actually is one source I might try, but I don't even know if it exists.
Well,
If
Caitlin
the-
said she's part of a street family. They might have information. Right,
So,
Caitlin?
Caitlin, would you like to make a roll, or would you like to simply use your aspect? To throw down a chip and say, I'm a Kitsune-kin from the streets, so I know something. And maybe even say, this is what you know.
Would it be fair to say I know where they tend to hang around most often because we would know to avoid that area?
Yes and no. You can know where a lot of their areas are because the thing is they are constantly growing.
Well, yeah.
So, or no, you can probably know a main base hideout location for them. Yes. Admittedly,
So when Tabby finally turns on her phone in about 10 minutes, how many missed texts does she have? Sorry. I'll ask that question later. Ignore me. Ignore me.
So, Kit.
Yep.
You know a location of theirs.
Okay. I imagine it's probably going to take me a bit of time before I get that information.
Admittedly, you're going to probably have to go out on the streets in order to get that information.
Yeah.
So.
something they haven't quite done yet that I could do, actually, that would make sense for Legion since they are lethally violent, is if some of the people they killed, if they have restless spirits who haven't passed, I could try to seek them out and maybe find some information from them.
That might be useful.
I choose to stay like 5 steps away from them at all times. No reason.
You did remember I am a ghost speaking paranormal investigator, right?
Yep, and ghost speaking hasn't come up at all yet.
Yeah. If you would like to try to contact spirits through the ghost speaking power, that is fully your option.
Yep, actually, one of the effects of that is I can use contacts to seek out information and specific individuals among the dead. So I think I'll do that. Would my I know just the guy actually contribute to that? That's the stuff I have.
No, totally works still.
All right.
I know just the ghost.
You know just the ghost.
I know just the ghost. All right. God damn it. I am a ghost speaking paranormal investigator. I am doing better than that.
All right.
Boost that to a 4.
4. All right. You're able to conjure up all the spirits. So Eddie goes there. How do you normally talk to the spirits, Eddie? Describe it. Just,
Well, normally, I would just sort of try to meditate and block out the excess noises, try to focus his senses on what he, would perceive to be the veil in between, the spirits and the physical world. So it just looks like he's simply outside. It just looks like he's meditating, basically. And he sort of opens his eyes and is obviously looking at and focusing at things that other people can't see, which would be the spirits. As far as summoning spirits to him, I'm not sure if he has like any experience in that. We'd probably actually have to go to the location where they died or where they currently haunt to communicate with them.
Really, you've got some information from talking to people from various spirits. Spirits can move.
Okay.
So you summon the shades of the recently dead.
Yeah.
To come speak with you. There are several. There are a few that are victims of the Legion. Your girlfriend is not among them.
That's a relief. That's a good bit of information, but I'll ask them if they've seen her before they died around to see if they know anything about her, or if the Legion was holding anyone captive, if they would know.
Captive? You get a message. The Legion rarely takes captives.
Yeah. True. Maybe we are looking at the wrong group. If someone else got her.
Admittedly, it is getting late, and everyone who does not have Inhuman, I believe it is toughness or recovery. Recovery.
It's recovery.
Is starting to get tired.
So I'm not.
No,
Well,
you're good.
la-di-da.
I'm just going to stay up all night in the prison, staring at whoever is, guarding the cells, play by ears.
Not creepy at all.
No, that's the point.
You should totally craft a dip roll.
That's hilarious.
Just make sure to do the creepiest smile you can the entire time.
No, completely expressionless. Just sitting there. Staring.
That's possibly even creepier.
Never blinking. Ever.
Okay, sounds like
All right.
lock up.
Eddie's going to give up with the spirits then, and
Admittedly, you get some various. You get a whole lot of information about what the Legion is doing, and stuff, but you don't get any information about your girlfriend,
Yeah.
or any captives that they've taken. Anyone else want to do a thing? Before Kitling gets back?
I guess
might
I'd like
want
to know how those people were killed by the Legion. Were they just random victims, or were they targeted? If they know.
Most of them are other homeless people. They
Okay.
don't seem to. I mean, like, the Legion will attack and rob people, but
Interesting. All right.
so Kitlin,
Yep.
you come back. It is a fox. Run right up the stairs. You're like, all right. So, you know, if the Legion is holding anyone, you know the place that they would hold them. However, it's fairly heavily guarded and pretty deep in the territory that the Legion goes. So, getting there will be an issue, and getting in will be an issue.
But you're crazy like a fox, so we'll do it anyways.
Well, Parvis and I could totally do it.
Well, yeah, we got diminutive size, which is ludicrously good for stealth.
Yep.
You say that, and then you'll roll 4 minuses.
Well, +4 to attempts to remain hidden. So, yeah, I can basically be throwing like nearly a +8. With that said, I could still roll 4 minuses, and they could roll perfect and fuck me over so bad. It's happened.
Gosh, how famous would I be if I managed to break into Legion's headquarters and steal something from them?
Do it.
Ooh.
But yeah, Eddie needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, we might want to pack it in for the night and try in the morning.
But it's only 4 a.m.
I'm sure this is like prime time to do foxing things, but I need to sleep.
It is.
So do
Sure.
All
I.
the critters are just starting to come out.
I should actually clear up that misconception too. Considering I genuinely don't know who Sarah McLeeson is in character. She might be my sister for all I know. She's probably not, but she might be.
You never know.
I should clear that up, shouldn't I?
Don't. All right. Don't talk about it. Do it or do not.
All right.
He says, last call, I'm driving back to the place to sleep.
I'm already at the place to sleep, but
Yeah, but your place looks like a rat den. No offense.
I like it. It's homey.
fair enough.
And my
Tabby.
place is next door, so
Yeah.
yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
was gonna say, do
literally no one to bring back there, so it's just me.
you have a
Hi.
spare bed, or or these
Okay.
1-bedroom places?
Do you guys have a spare bed?
Actually, no. You guys have like some of the biggest places, so you probably both have a spare room.
Are there not piles of trash in Parvis's spare room?
I don't think that will bother Killen.
He hasn't
I'm
had
willing-
enough time to fill it with stuff.
I probably do.
You are discounting Parvis's ability to do things when he just sits around a game.
True. There's also the thing that he can see something and completely ignore it without realizing he's ignoring it. So there's a chance it might not be touched. But I don't know.
I thought Kitlin wouldn't need the bed because she was going to go do steely things as a fox.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have to go home. Maddie worries about me.
Okay. Parvis, would you like to say that you have a door that you've never entered and you have no idea what's on the other side of it? Which happens to be a spare room?
I mean, he had a closet he never even knew to open, so
Assume the reason you found the rest of your room is because the doors were already open and you just...
he's got the weirdest case of scatterbrain. So yeah, he probably hasn't actually gone in there. He's like,
Why
And you
do I
have
need
the
to
door,
open it?
and it's perfectly clean, and it's like sparkling.
Oh, it's not perfectly clean and sparkling. It's like, just a regular bed and things like that. It's actually the master bedroom. Like,
I was told I have this one room all to
Yeah.
myself.
the door to the smaller bedroom was opened, and Parvis took that one. Actually, no. Parvis is in the master bedroom because the master bedroom would have been the one with the closet in it. Oh no, that makes. All right, never mind. So you go in there. We're going back. You go in there. There wasn't anything in the closet, and now you open up the closet, and there's all the robes. So there you go, robes.
Perfect. So we just turned the timing on events around. It's perfect. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
The comedy
then,
works.
If we're turning in for the night, I'm heading next door.
Okay.
We'll tackle this in the morning.
Bye.
Yep.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right. So, Tabby, you go next door.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone in your apartment.
Who? Okay, the lighter comes out. Who's in her apartment?
Oh, it's Aki.
Called it.
Puts the lighter away.
You think you're smart. You turn off phone.
Yes, I turned off my phone.
Respect. You need to learn respect. You never be able to actually become what your grandfather is if you have respect. Tabby gets chewed out
Mm-hmm.
by Aki.
She takes it.
I think a rebellious daughter would
Talk back?
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Definitely, yeah, she's talking back.
All right. So, Parvis, you hear an argument between two dragon ladies
In Chinese.
in Chinese.
Just loud shouting and
There is a loud slap as Aki backhands Tabby across the face because she's old school and corporal punishment is totally a thing, and you're a goddamn dragon. You need to be able to take a backhand.
Tabby takes the backhand.
All right.
So I've got slapped across the face, and I have a broken hand. How wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she looks at your hand. She's like, "What the hell is this?"
I took out my anger on a bus shelter rather than on a friend.
She slaps you again. Self-control. What would your precious Master Torres say to you if he learned that you had this lack of control?
There would be a chewing out rather similar to this one.
You know what? I'm also going to give you another chip because this is a problem that is coming up with your demands and the legacy of your grandfather, because this is really what's there. So there's another chip for this.
Okay, I'm confused about this one.
Oh, no, it's because... All right.
You have two aspects that are causing you trouble in the same way right now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
technically, the demands and legacy of your grandfather is the reason why she's here. You
Yeah, I
mouthing off to her was another compel that you decided to take. So you took both compels. You're getting into a little bit more trouble, but having a much more fun scene. And you're going to walk away with it 2 chips heavier. I call that a win. Anyway.
No, this is definitely an argument. Yeah.
She's there. She bitches you out for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Before she heads out, because she gets a call for like something that's going on at the sweatshop. So she has to go out and look at the sweatshop.
Tabby does turn her phone back on because she realizes she's waiting for a call also. Probably won't get it till tomorrow, but she is waiting on a phone call at some point.
All right. So, next day, you all get home, have sleep, are able to wake up, probably at a decent point in the late morning. What are you all doing? Because you all scattered to the wind.
I go back to Parvis's.
All right.
Yeah, Tabby goes over to Parvis's with breakfast.
Eddie,
Parvis has become the official meeting place. Yes.
Huh?
Maybe you should clean it
Eddie.
up a little bit, Parvis.
Eddie,
Yes.
where did you go?
Never.
I stayed at Parvis's because there was a room that wasn't.
Oh, you stayed at Parvis's? Eddie's already at Parvis's.
Yeah, so Tabby brings over breakfast for 3.
All right.
Something wonderful and spicy with rice and,
Kitlin stops at Starbucks and just kind of wanders over by where the drop-off or the pickup window is. And as soon as they call out a drink and set it on the counter, and there's like a 15-second pause, and no one seems to be getting up to grab it, she just takes it and leaves.
All right. I'm going to need you. All right. That is a burglary check.
That's amazing.
That is a burglary check because that involves stealing and casing the joint. Yeah. All right.
Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. The fuck. She gets away clean.
God, burglary is fun.
Oh. There was a food order with it too. Like,
Awesome!
all right. So
That person should have known better than to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Damn, I wish I had thought of this when I was playing a thief character.
No,
Burglary
he
is so fun.
he was trying to rewrite his screenplay because it like some big guy like in the alleyway stole his laptop.
That's why you keep your laptop close to your body under your purse. Come on.
To be fair, it was two big guys.
Yeah, to be fair, it was two really big guys.
And one of them looked crazy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sorry, this is a reference to a different game that's not actually canon. Anyway,
Okay.
I want it to be canon so bad though. And this character just gets shit on all the time.
Back to focus.
anyway, so yeah. So, dude, dude. All right.
This guy's going to become the new cabbage vendor.
Yes,
Anyway.
the cabbage merchant.
Starbucks, dude. I mean,
My screenplay.
my screenplay. Anyway,
And from.
all right. So,
Hey, Brandon, if I wanted to bring something from the top stories into play, that'd be
sure.
reasonable to say Eddie was checking his phone for news.
Look, everything that is posted in the news stories, you all have access to.
Where
Okay.
do I find these news stories?
All right.
Front page.
They're on the Obsidian portal.
Open
If you go to front,
Yeah, I
front
remember
page,
that
it
story
says,
I read.
yeah.
Yep, I remember this story, the third or the top one, the most. Because I'm like,
Have we actually brought this up in game yet?
No,
Nope.
no one
That
has.
Eddie's going to actually be flipping through his phone, reading the news. And his eyes are going to wide. He's going to like almost do a spit take.
No, it's no. I definitely drop information in these stories that I write, like about
Like-
things that have happened or things that will happen.
Okay.
Like, so no, everything that you read in the news is actual information about the game. Please check it and please use it because the more people use it, the more I'm going to do that because
mhm.
I mean, then if no one's looking at them, why not? Why do them?
It's like, Parvis,
Hi.
how did you pick your name?
It was on the cage that was above me when I woke up on the floor.
He's going to show Parvis's phone. Read this. Wait, do you know how to read?
Yes.
Oh.
I've got scholarship at like 3. Of course I can read. Well, I think
Alright.
anyway.
He's gonna say, look at the third paragraph there.
I mean, is this once
You're
is this
looking at the
one's
who leads in AppSci laboratory vandalism.
AppSci?
AppSci. AppSci. That makes more sense.
My mind went straight to ASCII, so yeah.
Is this after Tabby has come in that you're showing him this?
Yes.
Tabby brought
Alright.
in breakfast, as I said.
I don't know if they were just up early before breakfast looking through his phone.
Oh yeah, you
And
still
it's-
haven't explained the whole thing to Tabby yet, have you?
Oh, no, I
Well,
haven't.
Eddie's gonna be too enamored with this to really care.
He says while he keeps eating. No, I haven't explained it yet. Mhm.
Tabby,
Look-
they're looking at their phone and they're discussing something about something they haven't told you in front of you.
Excuse me. I'm right
Hi.
here. What do you need to explain, gentlemen?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't mean for that to be set in character, literally.
oh, I know.
But that's
but
fine.
Do
To be
I?
fair, it's more fun this way.
Sure.
But
Oops. Well, your turn, Barbas.
Well, it's I had to look at my notes. Sarah McLeeson, because I keep forgetting that name.
Yes, you've mentioned that name a couple of times.
Well, I don't think she's my sister.
Okay.
She might be, but as far as I know, she's someone who did something at the lab. Wait, what?
Tabby, let me remind you something important about your character. You know the reason that Catherine, Katie, went out searching for all this stuff was she was trying to find his sister, and she thought that it was very important that he find his sister. And apparently, they just told you that's not actually my sister.
Explain quickly, gentlemen. Because you just sent my friend off on a wild goose chase, and she's gotten herself captured. So talk. Fast.
I have no idea where it came from. I know I was in a lab, and I know I had this tattoo, he says, pointing at his hand again. And we think she's the one who put it there.
Sarah McLeeson.
Yeah.
What is this chip on my face for?
BFF with Catherine Bryce's BFF.
Yeah, I figured that was coming
I
up.
just pulled that card, yeah.
I figured. And I completely understand that, and I will not hold that against you in the least.
You're causing trouble because of that aspect. Boom, you get a check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd be...
Look,
Sorry, go ahead.
I like Kathy a lot, but I couldn't just come out and say, "Oh yeah, my friend is actually a ratware, and he was born in a lab. Well, became human in a lab."
You might want to check your face.
I know. What's this for?
You have a clear point.
Probably it's one of probably the truth is out there or something for you to tell the truth now.
You
Yes.
could have said it was something like his therapist or something.
I shall
Admittedly,
tell the truth.
You guys do remember the shit show that the initial meeting of Parvis was, right?
It was
Yes,
pretty glorious.
Absolutely.
All right. Just want to bring that to your mind because it would be very fresh and not like 2 weeks old in your character's mind.
Yes. So we sort of stumbled into this explanation because, as you know, Kathy arrives at her own conclusions very quickly.
You know this
She
to be
does.
true.
You don't have to keep reminding me of that.
And, well, at first I had told her that Parvis was a homeless guy because, as far as I knew, he was. And then suddenly Parvis said, "Actually, I'm not homeless. I have this place." So she was kind of furious. But then when she saw how he was, she thought he was it a gigolo? Is that what she said?
That was her wording, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Long story short, she thinks Parvis is gay and is being taken advantage of by the person who gave him this room.
Yeah, my buddy the dragon.
Yes,
Ben,
she believes
you-
that. Yeah, I know. Fist into table. Yes. She believes that my grandfather is taking
The fist you already
advantage of him.
hurt?
Yes. No, the other one.
Now this one hurts too.
She believes that my grandfather is taking advantage of him. Yes, I already know of this. Catherine told me about your meeting with Parvis after you guys had already left the apartment.
It seemed like the most reasonable lie I could come up with, or we could come up on the spot, was that this person was his sister and not.
I am glad that's what you said, because if you said you'd come up with a lie about my grandfather molesting Parvis, we would have words. Especially after I bring you breakfast.
Nope.
Good. Because I don't need to break another fist on account of you.
So, Caitlin,
Yep.
traveling not in fox form is a lot slower.
It
But
is.
you're able to make it. And you've got like a box of like little bagel bite things. that are like stuffed with cream cheese.
Delicious.
Bantam bagels.
Yes.
Starbucks has bagel bites stuffed with cream cheese. Why did nobody ever tell me?
But they're like
Sounds
little
fantastic.
balls. They're like little balls of bagel. They're stuffed with cream cheese.
Sounds like those
Brandon,
Spinaca pita
You're in
things.
so much trouble.
Ooh.
Because that's what Heather has to buy at Starbucks tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot about these things. Except I'm thinking more of a Spinaca pita, I think it's called.
Mhm.
Pastry with spinach and
Good.
cheese.
Okay, we are going down a rabbit hole.
Sorry, I started fantasizing about food.
Yes, I'm fantasizing about food too. Bad Brandon.
Damn it. Food. Focus.
Focus now, food later.
Yes.
Focus the cheese.
Focus the chi or focus the cheese?
Focus the cheese.
Anyway, on with all this.
Sorry. You started it.
Okay.
Technically, Steph stealing from Starbucks started it. But, sir,
You're the one that had to bring bagel bites into it.
We gotta get the giggles out. That's just all it is.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, anyway.
So Eddie, you were explaining things, and you found this thing on your phone.
And yes, so the reason we're talking about this is I think I know where Parvis is from. Apsai. I hadn't really thought of too much about it until I read this paragraph down here where it says Parvis has the ability to completely change the game when it comes to Alzheimer's, allowing to finally put a stop to one of the most devastating diseases, not just to the sufferer, but also to their loved ones. That's your name, and the name of the drug they were developing. I think that's why it was on your cage.
Parvis, you're a drug.
Named after a drug. You're a rat
That
person.
drug turns rats into humans? Tabby
Wait.
gets up and goes and washes the dishes because she's groaning and confused.
Wait, I can cure Alzheimer's? What's Alzheimer's?
Turning a rat into a human is hardly a cure for Alzheimer's, dude.
I couldn't help myself with that one, sorry.
Take it.
I will.
It's a
Take that
very
shit.
very bad disease people sometimes get when they get older. Makes them forget
Ooh,
aspects of their life.
that actually sounds really bad.
Their loved ones. Where they are. Yes, it can be very debilitating and very very painful.
It
So.
affects memory.
Then
Gets it.
It affects memory. People forget.
then it's good they've got something that'll help it. But I'm human, rat human, rat man.
I mean, what this has to do with you
Which
being
makes
a
me
rat
think-
man, I have no idea. But it seems like this is
know.
where you came from, Apsai.
Huh. Well, that's
Huh. Closest thing to your parents might just be this Max Ashcroft and Karen Chapman character. Well, at least human parents.
well.
Rat parents, you probably have literal rat parents.
I'm gonna need to go to Apsai soon then. All right.
What? I don't know what they would do though.
I know
don't trust them.
So I still need to find Sarah McLaughlin and see what she knows, but Apsai might know something too. Maybe both of them know something.
Actually, hold on a second. Eddie's actually going to oppose this idea.
going to Apsai?
Yeah, they're clearly in with the Illuminati. They're a big giant corporation.
Did you get chipped for that?
No, you can't
Dude.
go there.
Dude,
Take it. Take it. Take it.
there are
take it,
other
take it.
reasons why going there might be a bad idea. Harvest.
This is probably an intended consequence. What if they're raising an army of rat men?
If you were an okay,
You escaped though. You're good.
go
You're okay.
go with me on this for a second. If you were a rat that has now been turned into a human by their medicine, or that's the conclusion that they're probably going to jump to, they are going to want to experiment on you, figure out how this happened to be able to do it again, because they are scientists. It's probably best that you stay here, or you could end up back in that place.
Tabby, roll me lore.
Okay.
To be fair.
And then roll me scholarship.
Okay, I'm just pulling the common sense button here. I'm sorry.
To be fair, your argument does make sense.
Your argument makes perfect sense, but as one flaw.
That didn't work. Sorry.
Much like that formula. Oh, please keep in mind everyone still has the roll fate button.
Oh yeah, we do. Where you click on our face and click the
Also,
face.
do you not see it down here in the corner like I do, or?
Yeah.
Mine's in the top left. Once I click on my portrait.
I just like pushing buttons.
All right, is that lore?
Yes. And that scholarship.
Okay. You have with your lore and scholarship combined, there is no earthly way a pill, unless there was something really fucking freaky with it, turned these rats into humans.
They're gonna want to see how he turned into a human, whether it was the pill or not.
Yes.
They're gonna want to see how he turned into a human.
No. Admittedly, what they're probably going to do is he's going to go into them and he's going to go, "I am one of your rats," and they're going to go, "Please escort the crazy man out of the building." And then when he
maybe.
And then when he turns into one of the rats, then he'll be in trouble.
Oh yeah. I saw
Yeah,
Iron
it's
Fist,
all around Parvis. Going there is a bad idea.
Out of
They're
character.
either
I'm
going to
aware
think
of
you're
this.
crazy, or they're going to imprison you. So just let's not.
Out of character. Fully aware of this. In character. I have to know. Well, okay, he's not quite that. He's going to say.
Hell.
They're going to do all sorts of.
I don't know how I got here, but I want to find out. You're right.
Fuck. I forgot to have that aspect still.
Nope.
You do.
You can't do it, Parvis.
Yeah.
This is all part of an Illuminati plan. This is intentional. They want an army, not an army, but
Parvis.
a source of humans they can experiment on without having any legal ramifications of experimenting on humans. Think about it.
Parvis. I understand the draw to know who you come from, to know where you come from. I've been searching for information about who I come from for a very long time. I want to help you find this out, but I also don't want to lose you either. So we need to do this in a way that's going to keep you here with us and with your friends and out of a cage. Can you be patient with us as we try to find this information for you in a way that will keep you free and not thrown into asylum for being crazy or locked up because they want to figure out how this happened to you?
You could escape an asylum as a rat, I bet. But yeah, if they catch you, Parvis, you will be stuck there, and we probably won't be able to save you.
Yeah. I was going to take the chip, and now I'm like, damn it, that was a good argument. All right, I'll pay off the chip. That's how good it was. Ooh, you're doubling it.
Yeah, no. This is the first real lead. He just handed you information and said, "Here's your home. Here's where you came from."
Because I want to wait, but damn, that's a really I'm well aware of how stupid it is out of character. In
11
character,
chips. 11 chips.
yeah, yeah.
And
Well, no.
thus, the game.
I'm just talking pure role-playing wise because I'm thinking purely in character for this, and he's like, I have to know, but like the argument you might wind up in a cage again
Hey, Eddie,
is
but
a fear.
with you, the truth is out there. I mean, Parvis shouldn't go, but you totally.
I absolutely should. Unless there's some good reason for me not to go. I think the Illuminati is involved. I have to figure out what's going on. They're probably doing something horrible and illegal.
The truth
You
is out
still
there.
work for me.
Unethical.
You rely on me to protect you, and I'm currently in jail. Also,
Yeah,
you have a
by the way-
responsibility to actually help me get out of the situation.
Yeah.
His
So-
arraignment's probably
Look
coming
for
up.
responsibilities, and that burning sensation on your wrist reminds you of that.
Oh,
So,
am I being counter compelled? Because actually, my high concept is technically Summers, ghost speaking, criminal
You're right.
investigator.
But Summer
Ooh.
hasn't told you to do anything.
Okay,
Ooh,
I still think I should take the chip.
it's what Eddie would do, man.
Yeah, it's definitely what Eddie would do,
That's what.
even with my limited knowledge of Eddie.
All right.
Like,
So Eddie,
That's why I've got
you're
10.
probably you're probably going to separate. I'm going to assume that by taking this ship, that means you're probably either going to separate off from the group and go investigate on your own, or lead an investigation there yourself.
Yeah.
In very very quickly, possibly, but not bringing Parvis, because apparently Parvis said no. But you do have this information.
It's 2 days.
You do know about Sarah McLeeson, and you do know about the Freemasons of Frederick, which is a tie to Sean. So you guys may want to go and try to get Sean in on this.
Yeah, it actually sounds like a good idea.
If we have Sean, I feel like my chances are much higher of not being locked up or killed.
Wasn't the original plan to get me in on this anyways because I'm from Frederick?
Yes.
What happened to that plan?
It got
Well-
Walked
derailed.
into the police station.
Well, you're in
Yeah,
jail.
that's what happened to the plan.
I mean, I give you credit for trying to deal with it, but
Anyway, so
oh shit! If you're on bail and you, ooh,
Exactly.
I just realized how bad this is gonna look for Sean.
What are the bail rules?
Well, if he's breaking
They
and
can't
entering
do
into,
anything.
if he's gonna do breaking and entering with us into a facility, that's probably not open to the public.
I mean, I'm sure, and he doesn't have to break and enter like immediately. But
Yeah, I can.
Sean can help with information gathering.
Anyways,
He's not like,
so,
no, we'll have Kitlin do the breaking and entering.
all right.
Oh no!
All right. It's almost like you are party members for a reason. Anyway, so are you all going to the arraignment?
I am.
All right.
Idea.
All right.
No, there are police there.
Yeah,
But we're
Tabby's
all
not
here to
going to an
support-
arraignment. What are you guys
Um,
thinking?
I need to talk to Sean, so I'd probably go. But oh wait, no, I look homeless.
No,
No.
you
No,
don't.
you don't. You have a robe.
I have pants on. I don't look homeless.
Tabby goes into his room where the robes are, grabs a robe, grabs a pair of pants, directs Parvis towards the bathroom, tells him how a shower works. And,
Oh yeah, Parvis. There's this bathroom thing.
Oh, now I can do that joke I've been holding on to since like the first session. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, you have been using the toilet, right? You haven't been like going in a corner.
I hope so, but
that's what you think.
Something the
He's
stench
been in
from one
my
of-
house long enough for it to be a problem, and long enough for me to tell him how a toilet works.
it's like I
And
want to
really,
assume,
He could
but
have just gone outside. So
Oh,
that too.
Oh.
It's not.
But Tabby shows him how the shower works and says, "Get cleaned up, you'll look better." For
Okay.
human eyes, anyway. You're a very cute little rat.
Thank you. But yeah,
And she'll sort of she will sort of kiss him sisterly affectionately on the cheek.
yay.
Now that's 2 dragons who have affection.
Tabby thinks he's cute. I'm sorry.
So, all right.
He's
Anyway,
adorable.
so
If you ever
what
piss off some
happens?
dragons, remind me to hide behind you.
This is
So-
pretty great.
You guys don't know she's a Well, yeah, you kind of do know she's.
The entire joke I've had that I've been sitting on is ever since I got that picture for Parvis. My entire mindset is the second he goes and gets a shower and cleaned up, he suddenly turns into that.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
He's
Fair
suddenly
enough.
Chris Hemsworth. There we go.
Hold on, waiting for things to load on slow internet. Oh, you become Thor. Nice, nice.
I'm sorry.
That makes me feel wonderful.
I know, it's just a joke that I've been sitting on.
Give yourself a high five. That was appreciated.
Oh god. Ow. I'm gonna die now. Oh my god.
That makes me happy, actually.
But yeah, that's a joke I've just been sitting on. Like, man, he looks really ratty. If he got cleaned up, I bet he'd look like. Oh my god, he'd look like Chris Hemsworth.
We love Chris Hemsworth.
There it is.
Like, he's handsome as fuck. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yes, he is.
There is Parvis. Parvis has been reborn anew.
I have risen from the ashes. I am now guardian of guardian of Mjolnir, guardian of Asgard. I am Chris Hemsworth.
All right, so as you were all
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that command.
So
That hurt.
now Sean has to share the spotlight with the guardian to Asgard.
Maybe I should not be knitting while role playing.
At least you're not dying from a cold.
all right, so
Oh, ow.
all right. Eddie has the directions to the Eddie has the directions to the what's it called the courthouse, and is there right? So Tabby's not going in. Why not?
Tabby's not going to a courthouse where there are police officers.
Why not?
I know that they're corrupt and evil and horrible, but my brain is just like, why would the daughter of a mob boss go to the courthouse?
Admittedly, why wouldn't you?
You
Do you
have a
think they're gonna-
point.
Yeah. Do you think that they can do anything that the dragon can't stop them from?
No. Okay,
I mean-
fine. She's the no. She doesn't know who Sean is yet, does she? She doesn't know the pile of shit that this is gonna cause. Okay,
Oh,
she's gonna go to the courthouse.
You were told who Sean was.
Yes, but she
Remember?
doesn't remember that this was the guy that she got into a tiff with.
Oh yes, she just
Oh, I have
does
to
not
go.
know that.
Like,
All right,
I have an in-character reason. to
Emily,
go.
would you like to take your pet fox?
Sure, of course.
No.
The pet fox doesn't want to go. Okay, she doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to.
So you're not going to try to convince Kitlin to come with you, keep the party together, not let Kitlin run off somewhere crazy.
Like a fox.
In character, I don't know that Kitlin's gonna run off somewhere crazy.
2 other people do.
Well, they can do the argument, not me. I don't know
Sure.
anything about Kitlin.
Hey, Kitlin.
other
wouldn't
than
it be
she's
great-
adorable.
Wait.
Uh,
Hmm,
My entire
I
argument would be
wonder.
we could get food afterwards. That'd be my entire argument.
Emily, I would say this: your friends are closer than family, and you're kind of abandoning them.
Oh, that's so evil.
Yes, but my high concept is that I grew up on the street, so you avoid police officers.
Yeah, but that's like avoid police officers at work. You've been to, like, it's if you're going to do that, I don't see that as a valid compel for going to a courthouse because, like, it's not like you're going to the police station. You're going to the courthouse.
Okay, then I will go with.
All right. Take your chip. All right.
I was starting to think, I don't know, maybe if you could go to the courthouse as a pet fox and then just smugly look at the police as they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Would they allow like a pet fox?
For Tabby, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine,
fair
yes.
I'm a service animal.
Seeing eye fox.
Yes, you are.
Oh wait, there actually is someone who has a seeing eye fox. I forgot about that. The world's an interesting place. I'll just say that.
So,
It is.
Connor, you are led into court. You are sat down alone.
And of course, the next day.
Yeah. You get arraigned in court.
Is the lawyer supposed to have time to like review the case and evidence and stuff?
This isn't the trial. This is the arraignment.
This
Where
is
you're being
the
officially
side
charged with
going
stuff.
Trial.
All right.
This is where they set bail. Like, until there, you've been held for your arraignment. You
Right.
literally could not get out of jail no matter how much money you paid them. They are formally charging you with a
Yeah.
crime now. Alright, so. In walks your lawyer. She sits down next to you and she says, do none of the talking.
Thumbs up.
She looks a little less friendly.
She read his case file.
So,
Yeah, she did. Bad idea. Ugh.
So unfortunately, this is a major event, and this is still the city of greed and vainglory.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So here's a chip for that complication. The White Court is not currently involved in your case, but this would be the perfect time for them to find out about it and become involved.
No.
Oop.
If I accept this compel now, is it going to be worse than it was before?
The White Court will be involved.
Yes, but will the complication be worse than it would have been if I had accepted just one?
The White Court will be involved.
Yes, that's fine and all. I'm more curious about this in general. If I spend or counter compel against a compel like this, and you add another one onto it, and I then accept, does the does the problem become worse than it was before, or is it still just sort of the same?
That is not something that you would know.
Really? That might specify that in my handbook. All right.
All right, Sean, your eyes definitely catch a couple very pale-looking people who are whispering about you, and you think you hear the word Alistair, and Frederick, and Hunter.
You really know how to play me.
There's another one because of that aspect also coming up. All right, so she walks in. Abby, you are let in with everyone else. You get to finally set your eyes on Tabby. Sorry, Tabby. You get to finally set your eyes on. It's that guy.
I walk back out into the hallway.
Eddie, Parvis, Kitlin, Tabby just left.
Well, I imagine I'm being dragged with her because I'm on a leash.
Oh.
No, you're being held. She didn't put you on a leash. She's just holding you. She's not that mean. She wouldn't put you on a leash. Besides, you're well trained enough to walk beside her anyway, so I mean...
Might be leash laws.
I don't know. It is a courthouse. I might require a leash. I don't know.
You could leash her and still be holding her.
Oh, Sean, there's a chip on your face for you.
Wait, what?
Past Adventures in Frederick. That got brought up.
Holy shit, there is something by the American Bar Association.
American Bar Association. Wait, what? Oh, is this a complication?
Past Adventures of Frederick. It got brought up.
Right. Sorry, is this a compel, or am I just getting this because it was brought up?
It's basically a compel.
If I accept it, it'll make things worse for me. Also, didn't I pay off all these compels last session?
Yeah, you bought out that they weren't already involved. And now they're getting involved because they're hearing about it just now. They didn't have the fix for you in right now, but okay. So, they don't know about your past things in Frederick.
Well, most of my past things from Frederick dealt with anyways.
That's...
No, because it's on your sheet. Anyway, so Tabby,
Yes.
Eddie, Parvis, Tabby just walked out. What are you two doing?
Tabby, where are you going?
That's the guy we're helping.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, that's the guy who's supposed to be helping you.
Oh, dear.
Wait, where are they?
String of Chinese curse words.
Mm-hmm.
Then she comes back in and stands at the back of the courthouse, leaning against the wall.
I sense.
You're up in front.
No, she's in the back.
No. Sean asked where he was. He's up front.
I asked where they were.
They're behind you.
Yeah. And you're not
Like,
supposed
right
to look
behind
back.
Like, you would have to at most turn 45 degrees, or at most turn 180, to see them. At least
I didn't even mean like where in the room. I was more asking if they were actually here.
Yeah,
We're all here.
Okay.
Right.
A sense of presence when I've not felt in a long time. Don't actually say that, but references.
Yeah, if you actually say that, your lawyer's gonna be like, shut the hell up.
Wait, Tabby, do you actually recognize him if he's facing forward and you don't see his face?
I'm assuming she can see like the profile of him when he looks to the side or something.
Ah.
He checks the clock or something, and yeah.
When he turned to acknowledge his attorney, yeah.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, what are you talking about? What's your deal?
We can get into this later. You guys go sit down. I'll be back here with you.
Okay. Oh.
Look, trust me, I know he doesn't look trustworthy, but he's not with the Illuminati. Double check myself. Okay.
Your friend shoots first and asks questions later.
Kitlin
We'll talk when this is over. Go sit down.
Okay.
All right. So,
He doesn't use guns. Sorry, I'll shut up.
all right. Order in the court. the Honorable Judge Robert L. Costings presiding. In walks the prosecutor, or the prosecutor is standing already there. No. It's like, would everyone present in the matter of Alistair, the people, the Sean Alistair, please stand, please come forward. You guys are led on in. It's like Thomas DeCant for the people. It's like Mr. DeCant. What do you say? He is the defendant is charged with assault and battery. Assault and battery. You know, in the second degree or whatever degree. I don't know exactly which one. Goes over and they ask and they look at you and they say, and she's like, well, very well. And it's like, your lawyer steps up and she's like, I need a Brumwell for the defense. Very well. How does your client plead? Not guilty. Very well. Judgments on bail. The people request, Tom steps up. The people request remand, Your Honor. Mr. Alistair is wanted in connection with a string of other criminal incidents and is seen as a nuisance to the public. And Brumwell steps up and goes, if I only see one charge or two charges on the docket, that bond should be set at a reasonable amount. Mr. Alistair is a family man with several dependents that he takes care of. He lives, he lives above the poverty line, and he's, and goes on, makes her case, and it's like, and Tom DeCant says he's wanted in a string of other charges, and she goes, well, none of those charges are on the docket, so when those charges gets added to the docket, then they can be determined in the amount of bail that he receives. And the judge bangs his gavel and basically says, so ordered. You know, bail will be set at 1 second. Bail will be set at oh, come on. Just when that happens.
You just get that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's going through for me.
Roll 20.
God damn it, roll 20.
Curses.
That's just me this time?
I can hear you.
No, the server issues.
It's hitting all of us, I think. Or at least it's hitting
Yep.
me.
Yeah. Connection to the server has been interrupted.
Don't know what to do. Do I restart it or?
I am trying to reset.
I hit refresh and it's stuck on the opening planar transport section of loading.
I feel like logging out and trying to log back in, but
I don't think that's going to be
break
helpful.
things.
Yeah, their servers
Huh?
are probably doing something weird.
This is a problem on their end.
Yeah, their site's just down.
That's not good.
Doesn't seem like it's totally down because I didn't just get a 404 or whatever. But
I got a 503.
oh really?
Service unavailable.
Something is clearly up. They might be getting DDoSed or something.
Let's see their latest tweet. Wow, their tweets are pretty worthless.
Yeah.
A website can tweet? I didn't know about that.
Well, the people who run it can tweet. All right.
Website probably can tweet it.
Oh, I was trying to be funny in here. It didn't work.
All right.
Curses. Oh wait, I can. I might be able to rejoin.
Bail is set at $10,000. You know, he will be remanded until does that boom and Sean's set off to the side. So Sean, I have a question. This is why we have other things.
Yep. 503.
Your connection was interrupted too.
Yeah, I completely restarted the website.
Yeah, the website just went down, so unfortunately, we
It's
will not
loading.
have.
But it's taking a long while.
Yeah, so they're probably getting DOSed, or their servers just went down for maintenance or something.
I will never understand if people pick random sites like Roll20 or whatever to deny service.
All right, so Sean,
Never know.
I have a track of it. You have 3 fate chips. Do you know what your resources are?
Hold on a second.
This is why we keep multiple copies of character sheets on multiple websites
Mhm.
and hard copies.
If your Obsidian portal is up to date, resources is 3.
It
All right.
should. I think it is.
All
I
right.
think it's
Yeah, it looks like it is up to date because you have 2 great skills, which would keep you in line with everyone else. There's probably resources should be 3.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's still
Right,
loading.
I can't remember if I moved any of them around recently. I don't think I did though.
I'll keep retrying on Roll20, but I don't think it's going to come back up.
I mean, it's really no good if we all can't load back in. So
Yes.
Yeah, I keep
So-
reloading.
In the future, including tonight, I'm not going to be able to keep talking and playing past 11.
All right. Fair enough.
Mm,
So, I'm going to do a roll for you. All right. So that would be a -1 plus your 3 would be a roll of 2. You have 2 fate chips. In order to make your bail, you need to hit at least a 4
Why do I have a -1?
because I just rolled it.
Oh, as the roll. In order to pay
Yes.
a bill, I need at least 4.
4.
That's
So
a
you roll-
lot of fucking money.
10 grand. So
It's
Ain't
to
nothing.
ensure
What
that
does bail usually cost?
it's to ensure that you will come back. I don't care what bail costs. That's what it was set at.
bail can cost a lot of money,
Yeah.
depending on the charges. You've got multiple charges of assault, so yeah, it's going to be pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Admittedly, he has multiple charges under one case where he assaulted and not just assaulted but battered other people.
True.
You know.
At least it wasn't aggravated.
So you have 3 chips.
So all you gotta do is spend one.
The Roll20 thing. Yeah, Connor has 3.
Yeah, I have it up there. So
Yeah, I'll spend one on
God damn it, Roll20.
Supernatural Detective.
all right, Supernatural Detective.
Yep.
Boom.
+2.
There you go. Steph, would you do me a favor and mark down that Connor now has 2 chips?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Steph. So, O'Reilly is there also. You are able to go out and you are able to make bail on your own, which is saying something. I'm fairly certain, and yeah.
Fairly certain what?
That is a not a that is a odd coincidence because basically it's, she tells you, she asks you if you can cover it, and you say you think you can, and she informs the court that you are going to be covering your bail immediately to be released. You know, you go in there, you drop your money at there, and until now I'm going to have you you have the temporary aspect of out on bail on you.
Wait, do I get bail? Do I get the bail money back when?
I believe you should.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you didn't get to keep that.
Well, what most people do is they have to go to a bail bondsman to
Yeah.
put up the money for them.
And then
Yep.
that's where bounty hunters come in.
Yep.
Because
Oh yeah.
the bail bondsmen are the bounty hunters who are basically guaranteeing that you will show up to court.
Easy way to make
They
money.
will go track your ass down and bring you back.
Easy way to make money in World of
I
Darkness.
paid it off myself, so there's nobody really to track me down besides the cops.
Yes, the law will track you down when you, and also you'll
And
likely be
I think the law would do that anyways.
You could be tried in absentia also, in certain cases. I don't know if this is one of them, but failure to appear is also a crime. So the more you fail to appear, the more crimes you have.
Curse you, roll 20.
Yep. Still.
Admittedly, I've been using it for years. This is the first time I've seen something as massive as this happen. So,
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, so
Like I'm looking at other stuff, but
Sean is let out, and Sean, you see someone familiar.
Your good friend Eddie.
Hey,
Standing next to someone else who's familiar.
hello.
And
What's
someone
familiar?
else who's familiar.
Who wants to kill you?
well, of course, Parvis familiar.
Mm-hmm. And I said, and someone else who's familiar after Parvis.
It's Killen. It's Killen.
Killen's not familiar.
She's a fox.
There's a lady with a fox on a leash.
Who may
being
or may
held
not
in
be
her
Killen.
arms.
A familiar lady. Sean, I am offering you a chip because you are always ready for a fight.
Oh boy.
Just.
I'm going to counter compel with always a hero. She's clearly not ready for a fight. So just immediately going on attacking her would be dishonorable to start with. And
You
we're outside
sure
of a
about that?
fucking courtroom.
No. Always a hero is not a proper compel. However, out on bail is.
Supernatural detective. We're right outside a fucking
Out on
Right,
That-
bail.
that is
bail.
not
Out
the
on
right one
bail,
either.
dude.
Out on bail.
Out on bail.
Basically, I don't want to go back into jail.
I was going to say supernatural detective. We're right outside of a fucking courtroom.
No,
This is
no.
not the place to start a fight.
No.
Out on bail. You're out on bail. You don't want to go back to jail.
Out on bail. All right.
Out of bail. On bail.
Just
Right.
saying, man.
Also, I would argue that for once, I'm not ready for a fight.
Yeah, but too bad the answer. Okay, all right. Here it is. This is a minor milestone. Would you like to change that aspect to something?
Usually
minor
ready for a
milestone?
fight.
For everyone.
Ooh. Mic drop.
So if someone has an aspect they want to swap out, admittedly we can't do it because of roll 20, but
I want to swap out my trouble
Yeah,
for
visiting portal. Haha.
No, I'm actually think I'm good. I like all my aspects.
you can also with a minor milestone swap one or two of your skills where they're placed. Like you move one up and one down, or you can acquire new powers, or swap out one stunt for another stunt.
Be tempted to get a stunt too, but I do want to swap my trouble.
I would
Much as-
love to get more magically awesomeness, but I don't know how to do that. So
Conviction. You would acquire up conviction.
I would love to do that, but how do I do that?
You would go to your obsidian portal,
Mm-hmm.
and where it says your skills, you would drop one of your bottom skills and just write conviction in its place.
So drop
Or
out
to-
something and grab conviction instead.
Yes.
Shit, how'd you get that awesome table for skills?
I made it.
And stunts and powers. Damn.
Brandon,
Yes.
I want to change always ready for a fight to once a hunter, always a hunter.
All right.
Whew. That's not going to cause any trouble.
Steph, will you please write down once a hunter, always a hunter?
Why doesn't he just change it on
Yes, you
Obsidian
should change
Portal?
it on that also, yes. That there also.
I
yes.
am.
But
Right.
we got
Yeah,
to
I'm trying and I can't
Because
change it on Obsidian Portal. Why are you being
One second.
evil?
I'm going to check out the obsidian portal then. Make sure everything's okay.
I need to figure out what I want to change my
so the
trouble
court scene brought up, well, more regularly reminded me of something
Ow.
about this character, and that is the fact that he is a monster hunter. He is more about hunting and dealing with monsters than it's just about fighting them. Always ready for a fight was an interesting aspect, but this one's a bit more accurate, I think. I think hunters should be capitalized in this case.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's just
All right. Oh, so I have there.
Don't know why I'm quoting something stupid.
So, all right, Tabby, what is it that you would like to change?
I wanted to drop off survival and turn it into conviction. However,
Alright.
I can't figure out how to edit that in Obsidian Portal. It's not working.
Oh,
Because I can't technology.
I'm sorry you can't technology.
Well, I can't math, so
I can math. I'm very good at math.
because 5 minus 2 is 337,023.
All right, you would do you see the edit button?
No.
It looks like a pencil.
At the top near your character's name.
Aha, pencil. Okay. That would definitely help if I hit the pencil button. Okay.
Same thing here.
And it'll bring you into a thing,
Yes, I can see that. I'm into a thing.
and you scroll down until you see where it says survival, and you just swap that out and write conviction instead.
What's it? I gotta think about what a good trouble aspect's gonna be. Because I do want to change it.
Leave it blank for now.
That scares me even more than not having a trouble aspect.
For this minor milestone, I chose to swap skills, but can I also clarify my student of Southern Praying Mandestal to student of Master Torres? Just basically keeping it the same, but
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
That I will let that.
And Eddie's full character arc occurs where he shaves his head and becomes a monk.
Aw.
I know, without the hair, it's going to be confusing.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so
Okay.
oh god, then he'll just look like a skinhead though.
now you're all there.
He'll do the Krillin dots.
Keep
Yeah,
the
you-
hair, Eddie.
You see a woman with dyed red hair hanging on Sean's shoulder.
What?
Dyed red hair.
Dyed red hair.
Oh, I know what that is.
Said dyed red hair hanging. One more time.
Your wife.
Dyed red hair hanging on your shoulder.
It's just random hair hanging there? Or?
Is it the wife?
A woman with dyed red hair hanging on your shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Riley. It's his wife.
Yeah, I figured.
Hey, the game's actually starting really soon. Was there any scene in particular you want Eddie to be in?
Well, I thought you guys were about to get into the discussion on everything that happened. So.
Okay.
Oh,
This
yeah.
scene. We need you to be in this scene.
Yes.
All right.
This is
Let's
going to be
do
the big
this.
one.
So, the lawyer wants to have a talk with Eddie. Eventually, she's going to go over your case a little more, and then will meet you with afterwards. Basically, after other people leave and do things, we'll talk about things if there's time. But for right now, everyone goes out. I'm assuming everyone leaves the courthouse to discuss this.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Nearest place.
Particularly so that Kitlin can be Kitlin and not a fox.
Holy shit, roll 20 loaded. No, it didn't. Fuck.
Anyway, don't get my hopes up. And Set, you are all standing. Where are you going? On the street? Onto a bar? Onto where?
It loaded. Yes. Sorry.
Be quiet.
I will shut up.
I know a place we can talk and not be disturbed.
That sounds good, because don't really want people overhearing what we're going to say.
Of course not.
Right.
Unless maybe... No. And then... If we went to a totally normal bar, people would probably just think we're crazy and ignore us. But
All right, so Tabby, where are you leading them?
To one of the, like, tea houses or something where she meets with people to do business, where she knows there's a corner where no one's going to pay attention.
So you're leading them all the way into Chinatown. Got it.
Why not?
All right.
why not?
So Abby calls up a taxi and gets everyone in, and
We
you
might
all-
need to change my character's name.
Why?
You keep calling her Abby.
All right.
You said this was going to be a problem, and it's adorable.
It is. All right. So
Play with Abby later.
I do the same thing with Madeline. I keep calling her Matilda. Anyway, so you're all right. So Tabby, get you all into a cab.
Oh, what were you talking with that shopkeeper about
Which shopkeeper?
yesterday?
Business?
Just remind you, you do have to do that too.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's supposed to call me. The guys know
Alright.
what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to call me when they've got the kids, and I'll go deal with it.
All right.
Brandon,
Okay.
So
Yeah. So a lot of things happened.
let's wait till we get to where we're going
you
first.
get to a tea shop. Sean, you're being led into Chinatown by a person you're fairly certain is a dragon.
No, it's okay. She's a friend. She's definitely not Illuminati. Trust me.
Eddie, I love you.
Is that what
I
you're
love
saying to
Eddie.
get people's trust? That they're definitely not Illuminati.
Yes.
All right, so Sean, as she leads you in, you start noticing everyone is not looking at her. Yes, a roll 20 is back up, by the way.
Yes!
Uh,
I was about to say that.
So there are some people who come up and they do give her presents. Other people are looking away and not paying attention. It is very odd.
She takes them into a corner of the tea shop where, no one seems to come over there, and they're left alone.
She walks in, she's treated like royalty. She gets a table immediately. In fact, they throw out people. And and the people there are initially concerned, and when they see her, they go, "Oh, sorry." And they
Tabby
walk away.
will take Kitlin into the bathroom so that she can turn back into her human form and not be suspicious,
All right.
if she wants to.
Okay.
Kitlin comes out of the bathroom with Tabby. You're all kind of sitting around in a circle table. A woman in a kimono comes up and starts doing a tea ceremony for all of you. You're all
So,
sitting
Sean, a lot of crazy things happened.
Tabby will motion for them to wait until she's done before speaking.
there. Right. The woman hurries up and then scuttles away,
Okay.
leaving the tea there.
All right. So I'm not sure if I was able to tell you this before. Yes, I was. So my girlfriend got kidnapped. So I met Tabby while looking for her, who is apparently Kathy's closest friend. And it seems like
Eddie would know that they were former roommates too. Maybe.
Yeah, you definitely. told me that.
Probably not.
Maybe. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, if you tell him. No.
Well, you can mention it right now.
But it's not important.
So, while looking for her, we ran into the Legion in the area where she was last seen, and we had to bolt before they saw us. And on the bright side, we also figured out through the paper, the daily paper of all things, where Parvis is probably from. Apsai was in a article, and Parvis is actually the name of the drug they're developing, which they were testing on rats. So naturally, Parvis can't go anywhere near that place because it's definitely infested with Illuminati. But we need to investigate what's going on there.
That can wait. If Catherine's been taken by somebody not so good, which is the assumption here, try and find her first. The Sarah person might know where she is.
Oh, that's right, Sarah McLeeson. And why is that again?
Well,
because Eddie actually, I don't think he knows about the tattoos.
The gentleman, I was right there when I told you. The man that went after Catherine had a tattoo very similar to Parvis's. So he might be connected to Parvis in some way.
Oh.
And if Sarah whatever her...
I know, right?
McLeeson?
McLeeson. I want to call her McCutcheons, like the jelly, but that's not correct.
Oh no, what if the Illuminati caught on to the fact that, what if the Illuminati has her? They caught on to that she was searching for him, for his origins, and they wanted to shut her up. Oh god, this is the worst outcome.
Speaking of jumping to conclusions.
Yes, Eddie must save his girlfriend from the Illuminati.
Wouldn't the Illuminati have better things to... Oh, no, they don't. They're the
Anyway.
Illuminati. My god.
They have time for everything.
Yes. Anyway, continue.
So I think that's pretty much up to date, but do you two want to talk about your history? Because it seems like you know each other.
I don't think there's anything to talk about.
Kind of looks at Tabby and then at Sean. Really?
As I said, your friend has a tendency to shoot first and ask questions later. Metaphorically, of course.
There's
Literally
a certain
tends to
level
stab
of
first.
assumptions to be made in my line of business.
If I remember correctly, you attacked me. I was simply trying to get out of there. You're the one who came after me. I made no threat on you, and I'm making no threat on you now.
Admittedly, it was really hectic, so...
All right. Well, look. Oh yeah, I may not have told you guys, but I did communicate with the spirits, specifically those who had been recently killed by the Legion. And the Legion doesn't tend to take prisoners, which makes me think this actually was the people related to Parvis. You know, the Illuminati, probably,
That's what I'm
possibly.
thinking as well, since the tattoos are so similar.
Yeah. We should probably
And-
investigate that Apsai labs anyways. I don't know if they're
Probably.
actually holding her there, but might just see what's going on.
They might have locational information on this Sarah M person.
I had to write it down. I feel your pain.
Damn.
Oh, after game, I'll tell you an interesting story about a name of a mob boss.
Sarah McLeeson, though. Oh yeah.
So
Sean,
Sean,
do
you keep hearing that name.
Where did you hear that name?
Tabby points to Parvis and to Eddie.
Sean looks over at them.
Well,
With a look in his eyes like he's about to murder somebody.
Eddie points at Parvis.
thanks, Eddie.
Dead set on Parvis.
Damn it, Eddie. Stop selling me out.
Hold on a second.
Okay, I will wait a second then. Because I'm mentally retracing all the steps I went through to get to this name and all this stuff.
I remember where you heard it from.
I do too.
All right, good.
This is gonna end well.
Caitlin, what are you doing at this point?
I'm drinking tea.
How much tea have you drunk?
At least 2 cups by now.
All right, were they both your cups, or were they your cup and someone else's?
My cup and Sean's cup.
Yeah, because Tabby's holding on to hers because it's rules.
Sean looks down and his cup is gone, and now Caitlin has 2 cups.
When Sean sort of stares at Eddie and then Eddie points to Parvis, Eddie starts nervously just sipping the tea continuously so he doesn't have a chance to talk.
Pyro's immediate reaction. Slaps on the face of the teacup. No, he actually was taught some manners. It's weird.
I'm sure the dragon taught him to how properly drink tea.
That happens.
I'm sure he saw you butchering it first and was like, no.
Oh yeah, I'm certain.
No,
It's like-
Tabby would have corrected Parvis on how to properly drink tea.
Well, yes, but only, I would say the dragon, because he met the dragon first and had tea
Yeah.
with him numerous
Oh
times.
yeah, her grandfather's probably dealt with that.
For their snacks.
Tabby flags down the waitress and gets you snacks.
Yeah, snacks.
There are now snacks.
Yay, snacks.
Caitlin begins to devour them.
Caitlin devours the snacks.
I'm waiting for my moment.
You have a moment? Okay. All right. Connor, are you back?
Let's see.
All
Oh
right.
shit,
No.
what was her name? Thank you, me, for remembering. I need to go check her name because I keep forgetting. Serona, that was it. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Serona Blackrose. Sean's wife is still there.
It's gonna
Oh,
be fun.
Hell yeah! No, fuck it. All right,
All right, I'm back.
all right. You're back just in time. Sean, your wife is gripping your hand vice tight. As soon as the name Sarah McLeeson comes up, iron grip on your hand.
Yeah, staring dead at Parvis. Where did you hear that name?
Riley Flynn is staring you dead in the eyes. Not dead in the eyes. No. She's staring right at your nose.
Staring
Right
at
at your nose.
I'm being stared at, but I'm well aware she is scary. But
We're both scary, and we're both staring at you like we're going to open a can of whoop ass on somebody.
oh yeah, but
Not here.
oh yeah, but
He looks at you. All right. When you say that, Riley looks at you and goes, "You have no clue who this person is."
No, I don't. But not here. We can take this elsewhere if necessary.
okay. I'm just like trying to fully remember. So you asked where I heard the name, right? The name? I asked the only other person I know who has a tattoo, like, he points at his hand, the one that I've got. And she told me it looked like...
She? Who is this she?
I think her name's Serona. The lady with the black rose tattoo.
Stitches.
Riley tenses even more.
All I'm thinking is, I am kind of sad I don't have that aspect that would let me run for my life, but...
It lets her tell when her girlfriend Lena's hungry.
Oh, God.
Oh.
The black rose tattoo.
And she said she got it where? From Sarah?
She didn't... I think, actually, yeah, she did say she got hers from Sarah, and she said it looks similar. At least I think she said that. Did she say that? Out of character, I'm trying to remember if she did say
No,
that.
you noticed that the tattoos looked like a similar style.
Okay, then yes. Okay. She said, yeah, and that Sarah did some... She liked to free animals and stuff like that, so maybe that's where I got it. And I'm trying to find her now. So...
Well,
That's
that
all
does
I know.
explain a few things.
That's all I know. And how
Riley,
Let's-
Riley stands. She gives a bow to Tabitha, and she's like, "If you'll excuse me, I have
Riley.
to do something."
Where are you going?
Oh, this is gonna end bad, like I thought it would.
What's going on?
She looks at Sean. Sean said Riley, so she's looking at Sean.
Be careful. Be careful, please.
I'll be outside. She walks outside. Unless, Tabby, are you going to try to stop her?
No.
All right.
I am freaking scared of her.
Yeah.
That is why I'm willing to.
I assume she was going to go off looking for Sarah.
Tabby, roll me lore.
Give me 1 second, players playing with yarn. Ugh. Okay.
Stop being a kitten and roll dice.
Hey,
Like,
I'm changing colors, dude. Give
At
me a
this
second.
point, I think Eddie's actually going to excuse himself, say, I'm going to go prepare for this investigation into AppSci, and I'm going to leave.
Four. All right. Your lighter gets hot, like really hot. As
Do I know what this is?
you think like it's almost like you can almost feel it in you. There is a power coming off of Riley, a power that is in some way related to your very essence, your magic. You can feel magic wafting out of Riley. In fact, several lights blow out.
Okay. I'm gonna get up and go outside after Riley.
And that's why I'd rather tell her, because I'm
Right.
afraid of her.
Kitlin's gonna go with Riley.
All right.
I'm
So
scared
that
of
leaves
her.
Parvis and Sean at the table. We'll let the two of them continue their scene.
All right, bye, everyone. See you next week.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye, Eddie.
She's really scary.
So
Ugh.
we've got the guys scene and then the girls scene. So we'll let the guys go first because someone's got 20 minutes. So
Okay. I have no idea what the scene's gonna be, but does that happen when she gets mad? The lights? Hello?
Connor,
I'm not I'm not sure who he's talking to.
He's talking to you. You're the only one there.
I thought the. Alright, okay.
Have you taken off? Okay.
What?
I thought you were taking off after her for a second, but she's really scary when she's mad. Is this?
Yep.
Did Sarah do something to her?
Oh, it's a long story. Long story, which out of character, I don't fully remember anymore.
I vaguely remember it
It's been
out
a
of
long
character.
time.
Because it's the shit that happened in Frederick is actually kind of fucked up the more you think about it.
It's thoroughly ridiculous.
Oh, hell yeah. We faced a god and a time traveler and all this weird shit. A time-traveling ghost. Dresden is weird. Anyway. I'm trying to think of what else to say. It's like... So... I'm sorry for bringing it up then. I just really want to know where I came from.
It's
And
alright.
she might know something. That's all I can think. Or that's all that I...
So are you going to
I
explain?
have a theory.
Right.
Oh.
I'll let you could tell your theory.
Okay.
In all likelihood, the evidence that I can see, you were most likely created by Sarah McLeeson to free you from the company that was performing drug tests on you.
How's that?
This is problematic.
How is
a
that
lot of
even...
reasons.
How is it? It doesn't... I don't even understand how that's possible. Like...
Magic is a strange, powerful, and wondrous thing. But it's also dangerous, which is why there are a lot of rules around its use. Sarah McLeeson is a... once. Riley knew her better than I did. Nowadays, she is what we would call a warlock. We thought she died in Frederick.
Actually, yeah, she would be a warlock. Yeah.
Warlock, witch, I don't know.
Absolutely be a warlock.
Yeah.
Turning
hell
animals into people. I'm fairly certain that goes against the laws of magic.
No, it doesn't.
It's only if you kill people. They don't really give a shit what you do to animals, I think.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. One of the things is you're not allowed to change the bodies and minds of other people. And by turning them into a person, she has changed the body and mind of a person.
No, she's actually created a person.
Yes.
She basically... if it was magic, though, that's interesting, because it'd be like...
No, all right. What I'll say this is, the fact that she could do it speaks to a mindset of a very egotistical person.
That's the other thing. She's just very dangerous because she did this.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, again, I get that...
You don't let wizards play God for a very good reason.
I know what shit happens. It's scary. This is how you summon
That's how you
abominations.
get necromancers.
Yeah. Well, hey, we've already got someone like that in this city, so... Oh god, Sarah McLeeson's necromancer. But,
She might
yeah,
be.
out of character, yeah, I completely get it. In character, it's just... Oh, man.
I know. That's where we're pulling it out.
I don't even know where to go from there. That's the thing. This is actually, I don't know where to go.
Well, you guys want to go outside?
I guess, because I'm
Before we
just,
do that, I was about to say, before we do that, do you have any other questions?
like what? Like, I have the big question of where it came from and who Sarah is, but you answered that pretty well. I don't know. There's just so much I don't know.
Well, if you think of something that you don't know and you want to find out more about, come and ask me. I might be able to help you.
All right. It's a promise, then.
Right.
All right. So, outside, you all are you two standing to walk outside also?
Can we call it here? Because I'm passing out.
I wanted to do just the final scene outside, and then we would wrap that. Is that okay? All right.
I need to be in bed in 10 minutes, and I have a feeling that this is going to be like a 20-30 minute scene.
Okay. We'll do it next time.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Correct.
I need to get some sleep, too.
Right.